When the stepmother saw her stepson fall off the tower, she jumped down without the slightest hesitation. Fortunately, the guards grabbed her feet in time and rushed to the bottom of the tower in a frantic hurry. Seeing Bojie lying unconscious on the ground, the queen was overwhelmed with anxiety. She summoned all her strength to activate her transformation magic and unleashed her most powerful healing spell to treat him, not stopping until Bojie regained full consciousness. Her hand, held high in the air, finally rested gently on his cheek. Having exhausted herself to save Bojie, she fainted from fatigue. This stepmother, who seemed harsh to Bojie, actually loved him deeply as her own son. When Bojie got injured in a duel with her biological son, she secretly went to heal him at night. The reason she refused to let Bojie become king was simply that she did not want the deaf and mute boy to endure more harm. She had been protecting Bojie silently all along, yet their first encounter was far from smooth. When the queen first entered the palace, she tried to greet Bojie to build a good relationship with him, but he walked away straight without saying a word. When he was playing with a ball, she went to strike up a conversation, yet he ignored her and sat by the window in a daze. She even brought him snacks and approached him, but still failed to win his heart. It was not until one day, when Bojie was watching ants in the garden, that an injured snake slithered out and bit him. The queen, who was following behind, heard the noise, rushed forward and kicked the snake away. However, Bojie cried even harder as he looked at the injured snake. The queen then used her magic to heal the snake, and it was from that moment that Bojie began to accept her. Their bond grew closer and closer, and Bojie even took the initiative to play with her. But after the queen gave birth to the second prince, Bojie's happy days were gradually taken over by his newborn younger brother. Perhaps because she had her own biological son, her care for Bojie diminished day by day, and she even spoke harshly to him on occasion, which filled her with guilt afterward. Maybe letting Bojie go on a journey was not a bad thing after all. The queen arranged for the sword saint and a guard to accompany him to her hometown, and the three of them soon set off on their trip. Bojie was extremely happy along the way. He watched lobsters in the water with curiosity, admired the stunning sunset from the mountaintop, quietly enjoyed a puppet show at the market, and feasted on delicious food. Of course, the journey was filled with many dangers. He sometimes encountered passing man-eating gorillas, accidentally fell into hunters' traps, and even faced hidden flying darts. Despite the countless thrills and dangers, Bojie was utterly joyful. Yet when they reached the gate of hell, the sword saint pushed Bojie down without warning.